Hey everybody, Meat Man here. Today I'm gonna teach you, yes you, how to make Meat Man's signature favorite dish of all time, the best food ever created by God himself, and I swear by that, the tuna sandwich. Here are the ingredients you're gonna need. Some tuna, chunk light, in water, nothing else, just plain old regular tuna. Mayonnaise, crunchy pickles, mustard, and any type of sandwich bread you prefer. White, wheat. For me, I might go one white sandwich and one wheat sandwich, but basically you can use any kind of sandwich bread you prefer. Oh, I almost forgot the salt and the pepper. I got the pepper. Where's the damn salt at? I swear to God if Scott Falco used it all. Alright, there it is. Got it. And I am also colorblind because this isn't pepper. This is ground cinnamon. This is pepper. Now, I've already made a sandwich, as you can see by this empty tuna can, but you know, I just can't get enough of this stuff, man. This shit's like freaking crack to me. I'm literally not kidding. Tuna is my favorite food. I am literally addicted to this stuff. Like, what kind of substances are they putting in these? Because I love them. Alright, so we're going to need a can opener. Got quite a lot of can openers in here. You know, from all the tuna cans I've been eating. Just a whole lot of can openers. Just a whole lot of can openers. So yeah, got the can opener. Take the tuna can and let's open it. So what you got to do is you got to clamp this circle. You got to clamp this one on here, and then the bottom one goes on the bottom. And as you can see here, you make a hole. And once you clamp down on it, it bites through the steel. And then once you get a good grip on it, with one hand you hold it closed, and then you turn it. Now, there are some can openers that don't do this. Instead of opening it through the inside of the can, it opens the rim where it takes... hold up. So, let me use this can as an example. Some can openers, they open cans like this, but others, they open it like this, where they cut the rim so you can lift it up like this. But this ain't one of those can openers. So once we open it, we're going to use like a fork, plop the thing off, and then, yeah. Almost halfway there. Just. Yeah. So you also got to be careful near the end because all the water is going to start coming out. So you got to slow it down. That's also why when you're near the end, you also got to keep it near the sink too, to make sure no juices spill everywhere. Come on. Come on. There we go. Alright. There you go. Can of tuna open. Always make sure to wash your tools after use. So that way you don't get germs everywhere when you want to use it the next time. So now, got an open can of tuna right here. Now, we're going to keep the lid on it. And what we're going to do is we're going to keep the lid closed like this. Then we're going to keep it pressed down on it. Then we're going to flip it over. And we're going to try to get all the juices out of there. Now, I don't mind the juice. In fact, I like to drink it every now and then, but... So you just flip it upside down. Keep this thumb on here. Just strain all the juices out of it. There you go. And then when every last little drop is gone, so let's give it a little bit. All right, there. Then... there you go, all done straining the tuna. Now you can either use a fork or a knife. I use this fork. As you can see, it's bent from all the tuna cans I've opened over the years. And we jam it in there, get it where all the ridges are. And then once in there, there you go. Plop it open, and there you go. Look at that. Now you could eat this raw. You could. And you know what? It's good. It's pretty good. It's like eating sushi. In fact, imagine you're eating you were eating cooked chicken, and the chicken is just a little juicy. So it's like juicy cold chicken. But now that we got all the tuna open, we're gonna go get a little container. Let me just set that down. Stop moving. Thank you. We're gonna need a small plastic container, a mixing cup, if you will, like this. We're gonna scoop all the tuna onto this. Get every last morsel in there, 'cause I'm gonna eat all of it. The edges too. You know, sometimes I have to stop myself when I'm scraping the last remaining ones. Sometimes it gets stuck on the fork, and I'm like, "Don't eat it, Andrew. Don't. You're gonna eat it later. Just wait a little bit." But it's too late. I'm holding the fork. There's tuna on the fork. I just want to munch on it, man. Scrape some off the top lid too. Just make sure not to hold it on the rim where you cut it, because it's pokey and you could cut yourself. There. All tuna scraped. No. Andrew, wait! God dang! Next, now that we got all the tuna, we're going to add the salt, the pepper, and the mayonnaise. First, we're going to add the mayonnaise. I recommend 2 scoops, but you can go 3 scoops if it's a lot of tuna. So, here's 1 scoop, and 2 scoops. We're going to mix it. Like I said, if you're working with a lot of tuna, you can go for 3. But just don't go too much, because you don't want a goopy sandwich. All right? And so, yeah, here we go. This is perfect. As you saw, the 2 scoops was enough. Look at that. That is some good tuna. Now we're going to add the pepper and the salt. Now, why you want to add the mayo first is because the mayo is like the glue. It's going to stick the tuna, the pepper, and the salt together. I've probably said it before in a different video where I made a sandwich, but the mayo is the glue, and it holds the tuna along with the seasonings together. So you want to make sure you got to use the mayo first. So here we are. We just a little bit. There we go. Then we take some salt, a little bit. Come on, get out. There we go. There we go. And then we mix it up. Now, what if you accidentally add too much pepper or salt? Well, best suggestion I could give you is if you add more salt too much salt, then maybe I'll even out with a little more pepper. Or, let's say you're really hungry, you might as well just add another can of tuna. Because you don't want a salty sandwich. But now, look at that. Look at that. That is some good-ass tuna. That is ready to be put on some bread. Because that's what we're going to do. Now, before we put on the sandwich, let's try just a little bit. Just a little bit. Bottoms up. Mmm! God damn! No. Like I said, this shit is like crack. It is like crack. Now, we prepare the sandwich. So let me get myself a plate so we don't get crumbs everywhere. Yoink. Close that. Plate. Now let's open this and make the first sandwich. Alright. Got 2 pieces of bread. Like I said, it could be any sandwich bread you want. So, I'm going to take the tuna, 1 scoop, and spread it. There we go. Look at that. That is beautiful. And for this, I'm going to get some mustard. Hold up. That's my mustard's not mustarding. I got to shake it real quick. Mix it up a bit in there. I don't know why mustard does that, where you're about to squirt some mustard in like a sandwich or a hot dog, and then water comes out. I know it's also with ketchup too. Like, why does that happen? So, what is the scientific meaning of why that happens to mustard? But anyways, there we go. That's more like it. There we go. Mustard. And then finally, the pickles. Now, I don't have sandwich pickles on me, but these kinds of pickles, the long ones, they'll do. You just gotta cut them up a bit. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, the reason for pickles is the tuna, it's, it's tartary, it's a little chewy. And the mayonnaise, it's a little gooey. And then the pickles, they add a little crunch to the sandwich. And crunch, it's good. I like myself a little crunchy sandwich. Now, if you don't like pickles, you can go ahead and skip this step. But actually, I might cut these a little more. I might cut these in half real quick. Hold up. There we go. Add 4 pickles. Ta-da. Actually, you know what? 1 in the middle, too. There you go. And there you have it. You close it. And you're done. Behold. The ultimate tuna sandwich. It's so beautiful. So, yeah. Bottoms up. $11 out of 10. 11 out of goddamn 10. God. My God.